Marcia Griffiths, the queen of reggae, has captivated audiences for 6 decades with her timeless music and unwavering spirit. But behind the electrifying performances and iconic tracks lies a story of unimaginable heartbreak. The loss of her children's father to fire weapon violence in 1983 changed her life forever. How did Marcia find the strength to keep going? And how did this tragedy shape her legendary journey? Let's uncover the untold story. The evening of December 3rd, 1976, could have rewritten history for Marcia Griffiths. She was initially expected to be present at the location where Bob Marley was tragically harmed. However, fate intervened, leading her to travel to New York instead. Whispers spread that Marcia might have foreseen the tragedy, as she had been diligently attending rehearsals every night, except for that ill-fated one. Reflecting on the events, Marcia admitted to experiencing an unsettling premonition that compelled her to stay away. She later revealed that Rita Marley had personally confided in her, stating that her presence at the scene might have resulted in her being harmed, given how closely she was associated with Bob Marley. Fast forward to 1983, a year marked by despair and violence for Jamaica, particularly in the entertainment world. Within a span of just 3 months, notable figures like dub poet Michael Smith, Prince Farai, and Hugh Mundell lost their lives to the violence plaguing the island. As if that anguish wasn't enough, Marcia endured personal heartbreak when Errol Thompson, the father of her children and a beloved JBC disc jockey, was fatally harmed in December of the same year. The tragedy struck mere weeks after she had mourned the loss of another relative, also to violence. Recalling those painful moments during an interview with Simone Clark on Sim Soul Sessions, Marcia shared that her grief became unbearable. Against her will, she attended Errol's burial, where the weight of her emotions almost led her to leap into his grave. "They had to hold me back because I just wanted to fling myself into the hole," she recounted tearfully. Through trials and triumphs, Marcia Griffiths has solidified her place in history as the queen of reggae. With decades in the industry, she stands as the sole Jamaican artist from the 1960s still producing chart-topping hits. Her collaborations with contemporary dancehall performers, who were not even born during her early career with Bob Marley and the I3, showcase her ability to remain relevant in an evolving musical landscape. Born in West Kingston, Griffiths attributes her perseverance to divine purpose, believing that her path in music was preordained. Marcia's initiation into the world of professional music began at the tender age of 13, on Easter morning in 1964, when she shared a stage with Byron Lee and the Dragonaires. She was slated to perform No Time to Lose, but faced resistance from the band. As the crowd grew restless, a voice within urged her to start singing unaccompanied. Her impromptu performance captivated the audience and forced the band to follow her lead. This bold display of talent caught the attention of Studio One, launching her career with iconic tracks such as Truly, Melody Life, Feel Like Jumping, and Really Together, the latter a duet with her then-partner, Bob Andy. Navigating a male-dominated industry presented unique challenges for Marcia. Her relationship with Bob Andy drew criticism, with detractors labeling him a barrier between her and other male musicians. Jealousy and subtle sabotage were common. Band members would intentionally strike notes designed to test her vocal abilities, often smirking as she adapted on the spot. Yet, these adversities only strengthened her resolve. She continued to release hits with other producers, including Sonia Pottinger and Channel One, where she reimagined some of her earlier songs. The pinnacle of Marcia's career came as part of the I3, the vocal trio that supported Bob Marley. Their collaboration began with Marley's Natty Dread album in 1974. Describing her time with Marley, she likened it to an educational journey. "We were Bob's 3 little birds, and life with him was like attending college," she reflected. Despite the challenges, the I3 shared an unbreakable bond, living and working as a family. But just as her life appeared to reach a steady rhythm, unforeseen tragedies disrupted her path once more. The tragedy of December 15th, 1983, left an indelible mark on Marcia Griffiths' life. On that fateful day, Errol Thompson, the father of her 2 children and a renowned disc jockey at the Jamaica Broadcasting Corporation, was fatally harmed. His passing occurred only months after the devastating losses of Michael Smith, Prince Farai, and Hugh Mundell, as highlighted earlier. To compound her grief, this loss came just days after the death of another close relative. For Marcia, the dual role of being both mother and father was a weighty responsibility. The hardest part, she admitted, was leaving her children behind when her career demanded her absence. It broke her heart not to always be there for them. Despite these personal challenges, Marcia Griffiths pressed forward, creating timeless music that resonated across generations. During the 1980s and 1990s, she released a string of hit records, including the iconic Electric Boogie, written by Bunny Wailer. The track became a massive success in the United States and remains her best-selling single. However, the triumph was bittersweet. Marcia revealed that she never received proper financial compensation for the song, as Bunny Wailer claimed full rights to its earnings. "Whatever I gained from Electric Boogie was through performances," she said. Chris Blackwell, recognizing the unfairness of the situation, ensured she eventually received some royalties for her live performances, but it was a mere fraction of what she deserved. The irony stung deeply. Despite her voice breathing life into the track, her rightful share remained elusive. As time passed, Marcia continued to cement her legacy. She collaborated with producer Donovan Germain at Penthouse Records, releasing several hits, including a captivating cover of Bob Andy's Fire Burning. Reflecting on her journey, Marcia often returns to one particular career highlight. When Bunny Wailer wrote Electric Boogie for me, and I performed it live, seeing 100,000 people in Baltimore doing the electric slide, I was overwhelmed. In that moment, I realized this song was uniting people in harmony. Fast forward to November 3rd, 2024, Marcia Griffiths marked an extraordinary milestone, 60 years in the music industry. The occasion was celebrated with an unforgettable anniversary concert at Kingston's Hope Gardens. The event showcased heartfelt tributes, electrifying performances, and moments of reflection, encapsulating the essence of her journey as the Queen of Reggae. Fans, peers, and younger artists alike came together to honor a woman whose music continues to inspire unity and joy. That's it for this special feature on Marcia Griffiths' life and legacy. Marcia Griffiths' story is one of resilience, love, and an unbreakable will to rise above adversity. Despite facing profound loss, she turned her pain into powerful music that continues to unite generations. What are your thoughts on Marcia's incredible journey? Share them in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories of the legends who shaped music history. Until next time, keep the reggae spirit alive.